first you're going to want to start by acquiring a green crab. And then you're going to want to bring it back to your lab and get it into a -80 freezer as soon as possible while it's still alive. And freeze it until it's dead and totally frozen.
That should take at least an hour.
Yes, or more. These things are hardy. And then when you are ready to dissect, you'll take it out of the freezer, get a sterile place to dissect, like this dissection plate that we have here. And in order to thaw it, you're going to want to put it into some sort of volume of seawater that you can completely submerge your crab into, so see that? And then you're going to want to wait a little while to let it thaw out a little bit so we can cut into it. So we'll be back when that happens. So here we are back with our thawed green crab in the seawater, and we're going to now cut open the carapace so we can get to its stomach.
So you want to place the crab so that the eyes and mouth and spikes are away from you and the back end of the crab is towards you. So then we're going to cut all the way around the edge of the carapace. So I like to start with a scalpel, cutting away from myself, punch into the carapace of the crab. So I've made a little incision there. And then taking my dissecting scissors, I'm going to continue to cut around the crab's carapace. It's helpful to reposition the crab as you go so that you have a better angle to cut with the scissors at. Now the crab's stomach is right beneath its eyes. It's about there, so when we get up to that point, it's important to be very careful. Okay, so now I've cut all the way around the carapace of the crab, and I'm going to lift up from the back. I'm going to take my dissecting scissors and cut away this skin that is attached to the crab. And now I'm going to take a forceps and peel this green layer off. Sometimes this will stay attached to the carapace when you remove it, and other times it won't, so this isn't always a necessary step. Some of it did stay attached this time, as you saw. I cut it off. So this crab is still a little frozen, so at this point I'm going to put it back in the water to thaw a little more.
Again, we'll be back when it's more thawed. Alright, so now the crab has been thawed. So we'll take it back out of the seawater. Back onto the dissection tray. So, a little bit of an anatomy of the inside of a green crab. Obviously we have our stomach right there in the front. It's like a triangle. And next to it we have, on either side, there are the gonads / pancreas. And under those there are the gills on either side. And then behind the stomach is the heart. So, but we are in this video focusing on the stomach. So here we go.
So I'm taking my forceps and I'm moving the tissue that is around the stomach out of the way. So I like to take my forceps on either side and kind of dig up from underneath. Now you can see that we have the stomach. And up at the front near the mouth is where it's attached to the rest of the body. You just pull it out there and now you have your stomach. So now we have the stomach and we have a microcentrifuge tube. So I'm going to take these pointy forceps and use them to rip open the stomach. Now I'm going to hold the stomach with the pointy forceps I just used to rip it open. And I'm going to hold it close to the tube and take the other forceps I used to pull the stomach out and squeeze down the stomach contents into the tube. Now once you're done with this, it's important that you quickly label and either put your tube with stomach contents on dry ice or in the -80 freezer.
The quicker the better, definitely, to preserve as much DNA as possible. So that is Hannah and Anna's protocol on how to dissect green crab stomach and extract the contents out of it.